Hollywood Shot Designer is a program for pre-production that allows you to kind of plan out your set with all of your equipment, your actors, everything, and create shot lists in the same software. So this video is not sponsored at all. I just wanted to talk about this software because I found it very useful on the last few productions that I've worked on, and I really hadn't heard about this software until I went to film school and my professor showed it to me. Shot Designer is a planner, so it essentially lets you create your set in the software, adding your lights, adding your set, decorations, props, adding your characters, adding your camera movements, all of that stuff, and it basically helps you plan out your shoot in a much more thorough and complete way. There are two versions of the app. There's a free version and then there's a pro version. The free version allows you to use all of the stuff in the software. You just can only have one scene at a time. So obviously you kind of just have to keep overwriting the same thing, which could be problematic if you have multiple productions or multiple scenes you're trying to work on. Plus, I don't know if it lets you export the file and send it to other devices, which can be helpful if you have like an iPad or if you have like a laptop on set that you want to have that file sent to so that you can view it while you're on production. One alternative around this is to just screenshot it and save it that way, or print out the file from the screenshots, and that way you have a version on set. Now the pro version gives you the option to save the file and have multiple scenes, and it's only $20 for a lifetime purchase, which I love. Anything that is just a one-time, you got it forever, very much appreciate that. So the features that I've really loved and the ways that I've seen it really help on my productions is, number one, just getting everything more organized, because since I can plan out the set and see all of the pieces of equipment I'm going to need, where they're going to be set up, and just have a very clear plan of my shoot, it allows me to know exactly what equipment I need, where it's going to go, how it's going to get set up, and it makes everything on the actual film day a lot easier because we have a much more thorough plan of the shoot. Now it also has a shot list tool, which I have found very helpful, because the way it works is you actually place your cameras on the set so you can see exactly kind of where you're going to set up, and then you describe each shot based on the little like icon that you place throughout the set. And then afterwards, it creates the list for you, which I found super nice, because usually when I'm trying to create a shot list, I'm trying to think in my head about where's the camera going to be, whereas with the software, I can just do it in software and see exactly where I'm going to position the camera, and that has saved me so much time because I'm not thinking about, oh, well, does the camera work there? Is there enough space there? Does that conflict with another shot? Because I can literally see in a visual way this shot and the last shot and the shot after, and how they will all kind of fit in to each other. Now, the only sort of problems and negatives that I've had with this is that I've had trouble sending the file from my computer to my phone, because you can get the app on your computer, which is where I like to make the actual shot design, everything, and then technically, there is an app for it, so you should be able to send the file from your computer to your phone or to an iPad, which I think it's more designed for a tablet and a bigger display, which could be why it's not working, I'm not sure. But when I tried to send it to my phone, the file just wouldn't open and the app didn't work. So it really seems like that's a problematic area, but for me, that's not the end of the world, because I can just either screenshot it or save it as a PDF and then use the PDF on my phone. It just doesn't allow me to make any changes on the day if I need to. But in an ideal situation, the lighting plan that we make is set beforehand, and then when we get to set, we either do it, or the adjustments that we make don't really need to be reflected in the lighting plan because the shoot is like one day and we don't need to come back and do it again. If that is something that you're going to do, if you're going to have an extended shoot where you're like, okay, we have this lighting plan, we went to film it, it changed, and now we need to update it for the future filming days, that could be a problem because you can't always live update it. So you'd have to remember what you changed, go back into your computer, and then update it that way. Unless, say you have a laptop could solve this problem too, or if you just open the program up on a laptop, sent the file to that laptop, that could also work too. But that's really the main problem that I've had. Other than that, it's been a very powerful tool, and has helped me on a lot of my recent productions. Once again, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just talking about this tool that I found very useful. Hope this helps, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.